Ahoy, and welcome to the VR Saturday Evening News for April 28th, 2018. I'm some dead guy.
And I'm a green alien.
We're going to start the night off by switching to a clip that was provided to us by Parabellator, our playtester. We asked him if he'd send us a little footage of his playtesting site at home. We've had some people ask about his VR rig, and he was nice enough to make us a little clip and send it over. So we'll go to that now. It's something that we haven't done before, and feel free to write in later and let us know what you thought.
Hey guys, my name is Parabellator. If you've watched any of the gameplay footage or reviews on our website, I am usually the guy that is playing those with varying degrees of success. Anyways, the studio asked if I would do a little video today showcasing my gaming area, because I guess some people have asked. So, looking around, got some sweet lounging couches here, leather recliners, pretty nice for when watching Twitch or YouTube or playing games on the big projector screen here. Not gonna lie, it's pretty sweet. Got my little buddy here. I won him at a fair actually about a year ago. Doesn't really have a name or anything, but he chills out, you know, here while I'm gaming, so just showing him off. I'm going to take you over to the VR area now, show you my rig, but they didn't send a camera guy over, so I actually have to do all of it myself. So I'm just going to go pick up the camera and I'll take you over there. Okay, so over here, like I said, is the watching area, but if we just look over here to the left, this is where the computer is. And if you just look up, I've actually got, for cable management purposes, the HMD hanging from the roof on a hook there. And if you just take a look at the cable as well, so that it's not always drooping down and getting in my face, I have two dog leashes, kind of a do-it-yourself cable management system. And this way, if I kneel down playing the game, the cable comes down, and then if I let go, it just snaps back up and stays out of the way. It's pretty sweet. I'm just going to now pause the video for a sec while I get set up to play a game. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to play some Fallout 4 now. Watching me on this end probably isn't very interesting, so if you want to see how this turns out, then check out our website, www.vr.tech, www.varr.tech, and you can see the results of this gameplay. Thanks for coming, guys.
And we're back. Thanks very much, Parabellator, for sending us that clip. It's not often we get to see things on the other side of the monitor. So, what have you been up to this last week?
I've mainly been playing a game called Star Shelter. It's a space survival game.
I really like survival games, so I will probably have to give that a try sometime. I've mainly been playing Fallout 4 VR. Like I said, I bought it last week, and it is a really polished virtual reality experience, except for I don't find the controls very intuitive.
Really? How so?
Well, as an example, just even the movement system. There's a lot of games out there now that use teleport as a way for the player to get around. And in my experience, in the dozens of games I've played so far, the teleport button is usually like the thumbstick or the trackpad on the top of the controller. But for whatever reason, in Fallout 4, it is the left trigger button, which to me traditionally ends up being, you know, a secondary weapon.
Okay, what else?
Well, navigating the menus. In a lot of games, you can use one controller to point at the menu and select options, but on Fallout 4, you have to use the trackpad to cycle up and down, and if you're looking at your Pip-Boy, sometimes left is up. It's just kind of confusing. And then when you're in the build menu, there's a lot of times where you would think that pushing the trigger is to select something, but instead it's up on the trackpad. Anyway, it just seems like they tried to reinvent the wheel a little too much.
I guess when you're an industry gaming leader, you feel like you can shake things up a little bit. Pimax, the maker of the Pimax 4K Virtual Reality HMD, has revealed images of their new virtual reality controller. The controller straps to the user's hand and tracks each finger individually, allowing more options for interaction in a virtual reality environment. Unfortunately, much like the in-development Pimax 8K HMD, no release date has been set.
Earlier this week, Major League Baseball Home Run Derby VR was released on Steam and PlayStation VR. The game allows players to compete at one of 3 real-world ballparks to see how many home runs they can hit and how far they can smash the ball. The game has actually existed for some time, but was only available to play at select Major League Baseball events. Considering the game was made by Major League Baseball itself, it should offer a degree of authenticity.
HTC has made it easier for new users to get into an HTC Vive Pro headset. Up until now, the Vive Pro was sold separately. It didn't come with the base stations or controllers or anything else required to get the HMD working. Now, for $13.99, all of those objects are included in one package.
Dungeons & Dragons, the tabletop pen and paper role-playing game, is being dragged into the 21st century. A developer by the name of Elder Labs has started a Kickstarter campaign to create an augmented reality program that will let players see their characters walking on the table in front of them instead of relying strictly on their imagination.
Is that a good thing, though? I thought that using your imagination was kind of one of the big draws of Dungeons & Dragons.
Yeah, I'm a little bit torn on it. I mean, I've played Dungeons & Dragons before, and yeah, I mean, using your imagination is kind of fun. Not everybody is that kind of person, though. Some people just have a really hard time picturing all of that in their head, and maybe some visual cues will help them maybe bring more players into the game. And really, who wouldn't love to see a dragon walking in front of them?
Well, on that note, let's wrap things up. Thanks for watching, everyone. For more virtual reality news and reviews, visit our website at www.varr.tech. That's www.vr.tech. Good night.
Good night.